All set up. Look, they got it all set up. It's all set up. It's all set up. We all divided. That's the problem.
So they set this all up to make sure certain people was down here and others
To make
weren't
sure
here.
people, exactly. You can't. A lot of people probably don't even got the news because now you got to pay to have fucking cable to watch the fucking news.
Yeah.
For one. Secondly, it's the weekend. In city, if you don't work, you kick it. So you still just now getting up because you're trying to enjoy the weekend. This is all just a setup, man. It's all a setup, man. It's all a setup. But the Charlie can still.
Why don't you tell people what the city can do as far as economic, education, empowerment to make a change for the better?
That ain't the fight of this city.
In the police.
They closed 4 high schools and spent $85 million on the prison board. But I tell you what they think about education. How you close $85 million in the poorest city in the United States for a prison, but you close 4 high schools?
See, first, what they need to do.
$85 million.
$85 million in Fairfax, in the poorest community, in the poorest city in the United States. They found $85 million. You're going there, got mahogany desks, everything.
Juvenile Detention Center on East 101st and Quincy.
And East 101st and Quincy. Go take a look at it. It's one of the most prettiest buildings you ever want to see. House our kids. But they closed 4 high schools in Cuyahoga County. Where they do that at? Besides Cleveland, Ohio.
But they bring it.
So that's telling me they betting that the graduation rate gonna go down, and it's gonna be more prisoners for our kids because it's a caste system. That's what I was speaking on. It's a caste system. Mass incarceration is a caste system. They got many tentacles. You don't have no corporations investing in no black community nowhere in the United States.
Man, what's happening in Cleveland is happening all over the United States. It's just that Ohio already been one of the most racist states in the system, so we already was under control. They try to say it's blue collar. It is blue collar, police collar. They collar. It's not a blue collar. They took all the blue collar jobs. They destroyed the middle class. They're trying to make it to where you either rich or poor. So you either, if you're in the middle class, you make too much money to get the poor people help, and if you make too much money, you don't get enough to get the tax break for being rich. It just don't make sense, man. It's just all a big plan, and Cleveland is one of the cities where the experiment already been going down because the Rockefellers and the Chases and the Morgans was already here. So this already been under their control. So this is just an example of one of the cities that's already under control. Ferguson, not under control. Baltimore, they not under control. They working on it. But this one was already under control. And now, this is the end result. You have it on the weekend so they can control it. They know what's going on, how it's going on. They're behind us. They're directing us behind us. Let us do what we want to do so they can go home. They didn't send the professional shit-starting protesters here because they didn't need to. We already got it under control. We don't need them here. They send it to other places so they can exert martial law, so they can tear all that shit down so when they bring it back, they can say, okay, now y'all didn't want to have CVS, now y'all won't have a CVS. You got to go way out here to get shit, and they still in control. It's all a form of control. All of it got to do with being in control and ciphering every last single dime and cent that they can get out of us for their own personal gain to keep us under control. It's a plot, it's a plan. It's been in effect for hundreds, maybe thousands of years, but it's in effect. And it's more evident now. 2,000 years, yeah. You figured that 2015 years, right? Right. It's been in effect for 2015 years. And this is just the beginning of it. Earth's been around a long time, man. This is just our part. All kind of civilizations been here 400 years. They disappeared. Look at Rome. Look at Africa. Look at India. Look at China. Look everywhere over the world. Look everywhere. Look at all the civilizations that was in North America. Now it's something else. Just look at it. It might be time to rebuild. I don't know, but it's all a form of control, bro. Look, where is it? Look, this don't even make sense. What's going on?
I see. Beanie, you see me about the mud get the beanie. I know that's what we down here. That's what we down. We down here. We all walking the street. We down here. Hell yeah.
So what's your name? My name's Chris.
Oh, your name Chris? My name's Dana, Chris.
I'm gonna say this on YouTube.
Okay, that's cool.
My name's Chris.
What's your channel?
Christopher King.
Christopher King?
I'm Christopher King on Facebook too.
Okay, I don't really mess with Facebook, but I definitely check you out on YouTube. But even that, bro, you know, they censoring that. You know, you can check out YouTube and you can find a lot of stuff.
There's other programs I have on Facebook. I had one, United in Peace in Chicago.
Okay.
51st in Calumet, that's in Hyde Park area of Chicago, South Side.
Okay.
Where we did United in Peace Healing.
Okay.
And if you remember, it was called God Before Guns.
Right.
We
Gun lobby in the United States is so vicious now that they got concealed carry laws that is so intrusive to average everyday peace, not the citizens, but everyday people. If you got somebody with a gun and you talking about stand your ground, now you going on his interpretation of the threat to his life. So you giving him the permission to shoot me if he deemed me a threat to his life. So where is the justice out in that? Because all I gotta say, well, he a threat to my life. So if I'm a black man and a white man perceive me as a threat to his life, he can kill me justifiably. But if I was a black person killing a white person, ain't no justification for that. There's nowhere in the law. I can't redeem you as no threat to me without showing steps to where you will be redeemed as somebody as a threat, but I'm automatically a threat. Okay, that go on, brother, man. I'm about to
Once they put them in the mix, once they put these little kids in the mix, that's gonna turn into a whole different situation. See, that's what they try to. But see, that's more part of the plan. Get the kids in it, so then all we gotta do is flash some of these kids to their parents on TV. Now here come their parents. Now here go a pissed off situation.
Another mother on TV.
Yeah, you wanna see something?
Just by coming on
Or no, not even that. No, this Cleveland. This Cleveland. Get the fuck up off my kid. You know how we do it around here. This Cleveland. This ain't Baltimore. This ain't Baltimore. In Cleveland, people be like, get the fuck off my kid.
doing something wrong.
Yeah, they should get them.
I'm talking about how the lady and the dude blew up off of that.
Oh, right.
Somebody else gonna be trying to rush down here to say for doing what they should have already been doing with their kid when they doing something wrong.